Joe, we're here at the Marker Hotel this morning. You've been nominated for the PFA Ireland Young Player of the Year. By your peers, it must be a great achievement for you.
Yeah, no, it's a huge honour obviously to be nominated by the players who have played against throughout all the season, and I've really enjoyed this season. And obviously coming into the season to be here at the end of it and to be nominated, it's an honour and I'm delighted.
Is it something you expected at the start of the season, or is it something a player kind of doesn't think about?
Didn't really think about it, to be honest, too much at the start, and then as the season goes on and I was doing well and stuff, it's kind of in the back of my mind. But I feel like when you just put together a few good performances and be consistent throughout the year, then like honours like this come about, and yeah, I'm delighted.
We're a few days out now from the awards night. It's always a great night, but I wanted to ask you, how important is the PFA Ireland to the work they do to support players in both divisions?
Yeah, no, it is huge. Obviously, you've seen the new thing with the players and the new setup that they have, but it's obviously trying to make the league as professional as possible for everyone around Ireland. And you have young kids, and you see how well the league is doing. The attendance is looking up to the league, and the work that they're doing to push it to make it as professional as possible is great. I mean, as players and as a young player, you want to play in the most professional environment possible, and the PFA are doing that to make that for us.
The minimum wage contracts have just been announced for 2023. That'll make a huge difference as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Like, you've got that now set up that's going to be, right, that's it, that's the minimum, and it is one of them for younger players as well, and that does make it more professional throughout the whole league, and I'm delighted that that's the case, because you have no questions overhead, so that's it, and it's stamped down, and now fair play to them for getting that implemented.
Looking back on your season with the Saints, Tim Clancy named you captain. Obviously, at such a young age, was it something you expected, and how did it sit on your shoulders?
At the time, it wasn't expected, but now it did. It really was a huge honour to captain such a big club. Like, I've obviously supported Pats, and then to be named captain, it was an honour. Like, I realised I had to step up then and do maybe different things that I didn't do, and look at the team more as a whole. As I would say, I'm a team player, but maybe take into consideration more things as I didn't before that, and I've really enjoyed it, and I'm loving it at the minute. But now it is a huge honour, and obviously thanks to the gaffer at Pats for that, and hopefully have another good year next year.
Playing every minute for Pats this year, quite a remarkable achievement, plus European action.
Yeah, no, it was great. Obviously coming in, being a new player at Pats, all I want to do is name myself in that starting 11, and then to play every minute. I mean, as a player, that's what you want to do. You want to play as much as possible, and I was delighted. Now coming to the end, it was kind of a stat that I wanted to finish. I didn't want to get any silly cards to rule me out or any injuries, and I pride myself on looking after my body, and to be available for selection for every minute this year is great. So now it is. It's another achievement that I'm proud of this year.
Looking back in 2022, would you have a standout moment at all from your time with Pats?
Standout moment is probably the Europe games, playing against Mura and then beating Sofia away. I mean, the weeks leading up to them and the preparation, going into games where it was kind of my first Europe games, and it was unknown what them games were going to be like, and all the boys were telling me how good they were and stuff, and then playing in them, they're unbelievable, and now that'll be the standout, the Europe games, and then just playing every week in the league. I mean, it's been a great league this year, and the fans have really filled it out. So I mean, stepping out onto that pitch every day, it's great.
And Pats have been getting incredible crowds this year, and 4,000 or 5,000 at the last home game. That must be great to see as well at Richmond Park.
Especially with not a lot being on the game. I mean, that was our season finished, and the fans obviously could have just, the game, it didn't mean much. Like, the game, obviously to us it did as players. We wanted to finish on the high and thank the fans for their support throughout the season, and to walk out to that reception for that game was unbelievable. I mean, they've been there throughout the whole year, travelling away, selling out away sections in Sligo. It's been incredible, and it really spurs us on when we need it.
And your great form for St. Pat's has earned a call-up for Jim Crawford's under-21 side. Although it ended in disappointment in Israel, like, it must have been a great honour for you and your family.
No, it was a great honour. I mean, at the time I did get called into the squad, and I wasn't sure whether I was going to play or not, and then to play in them two important games was a huge honour, and I really relished it. I really enjoyed the moment, and obviously the way we lost on penalties was cruel, but we did give it everything, and to take a great team like Israel to penalties was immense, and penalties is a lottery, so we all can be proud of that.
The FAI Cup finals upcoming, you're hoping Derry do you a favour?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, if Derry win, that means we'll get a Europe spot, and would be huge for the club to be back in Europe, and that's what we want, and hopefully they do go and win that on Sunday, because we do want to be in Europe next year.
And lastly, what are your targets for 2023?
Targets for next year is just to be consistent, and I think we've got a good core group in that squad now, and I think as a team together we can really have a good push, and we'll have a great togetherness next year, and we'll go one better next year.
Joe, congrats on the nomination.
Cheers, thanks very much.